Turn the mic on. The mic is live. So we'll see what we looking like on the channel. Turn this down. Click in it. Son, we look official, B. You checking it out? You checking it out on YouTube? We on there. Oh shit, yo, this is way better. So we go live every day.
Okay.
We're going live every day, son. We here. Alright, so we live and this is a whole I ain't do it right. You already know what it is. New live setup, you see what it is. Shout out my man Mike. You know what I mean? Bless. Shout out my man Mike, you know what I'm saying, if he's catching this. If not, he'll catch it when we retweet it. But, man showed me how to do the whole OBS setup. I appreciate it. Big shout out to you, Mike. Oh, you just texted you gonna watch, so hopefully you watch it right now. So big shout out. Kenny here, I'm here. Behind the curtain, you already know what it is. We watching SmackDown too. But we here to talk about CM Punk. AEW Heat. I'm wondering if oh, hold on, my man Mike texting me back. I'm wondering if Punk gonna have some. Not Punk. If Adam Page gonna have some receipts tonight. Because initially he threw the promo. This is what has been said and speculated the whole beef came from. Supposedly, Punk ain't like when Adam Page was like, "I'm doing this. I'm protecting the company from you." And then when he said the workers' rights, that was supposed to be a shot at him and Colt Cabana. And supposedly Punk took that shit personal. So that's why he came back.
Colt Cabana, CM Punk, that shit. I've been saying that since before CM Punk came to the company. That was real beef, and how was that going to affect stuff? And I did ask that. Well, we don't know how it's been back there in that locker room, but I guess somebody decided to drag that shit up, and look where we at now.
So Punk ain't like it. He took it personal. He did a shout out to Paige. He did a shout out to Paige on purpose so that Paige couldn't respond. So he would technically, AKA, look like a little punk. That's why he's at the coward shit. So I'm curious if tonight, because Tony looks like, when I watch Tony, especially like how he is with Jay White, because he looks like he doesn't understand it, I think Tony is non-confrontational. So how does he go and approach Adam Page? Like, nah, don't say nothing. Or is he going to be like, yo, just whatever, do what you got to do?
I don't know, but as I said in Discord, y'all join Discord, a chance to make that shit pop up.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I gotta learn how to do that. I gotta learn how to do that too.
Yeah. Word. So like I said in Discord, I'm loving the chaos. When WWE was having meltdowns and there was the only people around, it was kind of like, oh, this sucks. What is really like? But now you got all these other shows in town. Yes, we always had other shows in town, the Indies, but not to this level. It's been a long time since that. We got Impact strong, New Japan strong, AEW, the Indies all around. So I think.
Oh, so yeah, it comes up. What's up, y'all? What up, my man Mike? You up in here? Yo, Mike, you missed. I gave you a shout out for showing me how to do this whole setup right here. So appreciate you.
So yeah, I think I'm loving the chaos. So let it continue. Now you got to worry about people losing their jobs as much. You're like, okay, they have so many options now. It is what it is. Do what make you happy and entertain me. Because again, that's what we're wrestling for. Whether they do good or bad, we're gonna have something to talk about. We're gonna be here all wrestling behind the curtain, always talking that ish. So
we got the Discord on here. It's pinned. Hopefully y'all can see it. Yo, Mike, you changed the game for us, son. I'm glad I could help you out with the YouTube community post. But I told you when I saw your whole shit, you changed the game for us right now. Because right now we look like we've been doing it for 40 years. We here. And this is the laziest setup possible. Like, I ain't even learned how to do all the other shit yet. So when that go down, it's over. But yeah, this is Kenny Mike. Yo, I know you're not a Browns fan, Kenny, but Mike he has a Browns channel. But he talks football too. But he's Cleveland Browns all the way through.
Dolphins play the Browns this year. I might be able to have them on go for 2. I don't know. You talk some ish, Dolphins play the Browns.
I was telling him, like, I know this is the wrestling shit. I was telling him, I wish the other channel that I was gonna put out, the Go for 2 and the Boomer Bust, I wish that it would benefit him because there's no subscribers over there. But I would love to have him like do the fantasy. You know what I mean? You inspire me, bro. We gotta get that bag. Nah, son. We doing each other pause. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like you said. I know a little something you don't know. You know some shit I ain't know, and now we here. But don't feel bad. You're a Brown fan. Kenny's a Dolphin fan, so.
So we both miserable as hell.
And I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, so I don't know what I'm feeling.
This season looking kind of rough.
But now I would love to do boom or bust. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if we could get that revived again. You know what I'm saying? Because the schedule's crazy, but might know his shit.
Okay. I said I wasn't gonna do multiple leagues, but it's already looking like I'm signing up for multiple. So
come on, so you're not gonna take our league serious? Come on.
No, that's what I was about to say. Our league gonna be the most serious, the one with the most money on the line.
So I'm about to say because we got 100 stacks on.
That's what my most focused up.
Yeah, word.
Before the season start, Commissioner, you're gonna have to go back over the rules, see what you can, because make sure everything tweaked the correct way.
I think I left it to where I had it because I ran out of my waiver wires in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm gonna rerun through the rules to make sure because I realized across all my different leagues, our league was going with the most funky rules. So I want to just make sure everything's straight.
Yeah, we'll check it out. You know, I try to make it different though. You know, I try to give you like some good points when. You know, when you did shit you weren't supposed to do, that was unbelievable. I try to penalize it when you threw an interception because you ain't supposed to do that. Yo, why you? Oh, that's what it is. I thought you was tired. My man got that Bob Marley. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's what it is. And yeah, son. Oh, word. On the live. Yo, so you know, the homie. I'm not gonna say his name because, you know, I ain't gonna put nobody where it's supposed to be. Yo, Key money bags with the $5 joint. Yo, this shit ain't pop up on the screen though. It popped up on this screen, but it ain't. The little alert ain't pop up. Mike, I did a test with the alerts too. That's crazy. It ain't pop up. Oh, there you go. We here. Good looks, Key. What's good with my boys, Chancedtegang?
We don't find a way to make that look better, but we here. I'm fucking with it.
And yeah, I hope Punk don't AEW because he can't really give anybody. Yo. Matter of fact, yeah, let's get back to Punk because we did get sidetracked because my boy Mike was on here. It was good times for fantasy football. Yo, at first I thought it was a work, like you. I was like, it's a work. Like, there's no way Punk.
It's a work.
I was like, there's no way Punk had this much drama. But yo, I'm seeing a lot of shit. You know, Twitter is laying the YouTube alert. Yeah, I noticed that because I was about to be sad, crying face emoji. But I just seen Twitter. So they're bringing back all the receipts, the shit that AAA said, the shit that Roman Reigns said. It looks like there's some validity to what's going on right now. Like Punk behind the scenes. And don't take this personal, Punk, if you ever see it, because obviously we don't want you on the show. But it looks like right now Punk be about that backstage drama. From what the receipts show.
There's some real heat going on. You can see it came through. Low-key, when I was watching the promo, I was like, I mean, you know, it's a promo. See him. Okay, he gonna talk a lot.
He was shooting. I told you he was shooting.
But then when Mox came out, he's like, everybody want a challenge. See him both dropping pipe bombs again. And I thought about it, like, it wasn't nothing that crazy. Like, probably they said nothing too crazy like the pipe bomb. But when you thought about it, like, wait, what was crazy about the pipe bomb wasn't that it was crazy. It was that it was real. It was true. So then you think about how much of that stuff is shooting. And you think about it, a lot of that stuff, you know, it was a little bit more across the line than normal. So.
Yo, real quick, can y'all hear Kenny? Because I'm looking at the audio feed. I don't see his audio moving. Can y'all hear Kenny though?
Let us know in the comments in the live chat.
Yo, do you think that shit Mark said about Punk was true when he said, you know, you came back because you were broke?
I mean,
obviously not broke, but
I ain't gonna ever tell nobody to one not get the bag and two not do what you seemingly used to love and somebody can get you to love it again.
Oh, actually,
which is the story. So I mean, that's what we was being told.
I think they could probably hear you through my mic because when you talk, it goes through. I hear him. Yeah. I don't know if it works the way it's supposed to work. We'll have to get Mike to come over here one day. You know what I mean? But I know when I'm not talking, I can pick you up through my mic. But yeah, I know he ain't broke. Because obviously he was doing heels, the show I told you to watch. You probably didn't watch that yet, did you?
No, I finished it. What you talking about?
He was fire, right?
No, I was watching it when we was talking about it. We geeked out, but I ain't never watched the last episode. Then I finally went back and watched it. I'm like, damn, that joint fire. I might actually go watch everything through again before season 2 drops.
Yo, key money bag. Like, keep it stacked. This is a better setup, right? I feel like we hit. But yeah, I don't think he broke. But you know, it could be truth. Like, you know, the money was running out because he wasn't going to go to MMA again. That was over. He definitely wasn't doing Bellator.
Let's not even remember that.
I think he was doing a couple comics.
No amount of money that was correct. I'll tell you that much right now.
He was doing. He wrote some comics. I think he did a horror flick, an indie joint, and then he was doing Heels, which I'm pretty sure he'll be back for season 2. I don't know about with the AEW run, but I'm pretty sure he can come back for season 2. So I don't think he was broke.
I think he was bored. I always see him. I mean, like he was in project, but not like I mean, he was pretty big. But other than that, like how much of that stuff was like really? Like let's even think about somebody like Edge, who was on Vikings. He was on quite a couple seasons. Like that don't take up that much of your time. Like even when you talk about like the super busy guys, the Cenas and the Miz and the Rock, those dudes like they were super busy while wrestling. And even then, they were able to do those things while wrestling. That's kind of your more so chasing the bag than bored. But when you're not wrestling as much, or in his case, not at all. Remember, these guys, I mean, maybe the schedule a little bit better now because they want it to be, but we were talking about people wrestling 300 times a year. When that's your life, and that's what you're doing, whether it's to get the bag or not, if this is what you love, when you let that go, regardless of the reason why you let it go, that's a lot of free time. Hey, why not just come back? If it was a lighter schedule and it's, you know, easier to be, you know, I don't see why not. But again, maybe it was spending you some money. But even if it was, hey, who ain't out here trying to get the bag? You ain't got the bag, you got the bag. But they ain't got nothing to do with me. He ain't taking Tony money. It ain't my money.
Yo, Sammy getting a crazy pop right now. Like, I'm listening. He really did. And I think this is the first time, like, pause, you know, no homo. But this is the first time Baron Corbin had a shirt off in a minute, right?
Well, he really did it because I forgot what's Sheamus' move. Sheamus' move? That's not what I expected there at all. Wow, that was it. Because they specifically mentioned with the Roman Reigns spot, I thought either Sami's going to win or Ricochet's going to win. But that don't matter. Yeah. You know, he looked like he looked, you know, since Happy Corbin came out.
Oh, man, you're like 20 seconds ahead of me.
Am I?
Because I was wondering what the hell you were talking about. But yeah, I just think because you said Sheamus won, and I was wondering what happened because I didn't see Sheamus, and then he popped up. Yeah, I legit thought Sammy was going to win that. I was like, I think it's over for Sheamus. Like, no hating. Remember what I said? In case you guys catch us later, because we're getting big now. Pause. I mean, I think we're like close to 8,000 subscribers now, on our way to 10,000. Hopefully, before we
we're trying to hit that 10K
before January 1st. You know what I mean? So we're there. So you know, eventually, y'all wrestlers are going to catch this. So when we say I don't like this or I don't like that, it's not you personally, because we know you play a character. It's the character we're talking about. So don't get all emotional. Like, don't be big mad. But yeah, I don't like. I mean, I guess Triple H can bring it back, but I feel like it's over for Sheamus.
Or get mad and come on here and yell at Chance. I would sit here and watch and laugh, and you tell him why he wrong. Because I mean, people try to do that to him all the time. He's not gonna really listen. But it'd be fun for me to watch.
So. I mean, I like competition. Oh, and Key, appreciate it, though. The neon, I got those neon shits a long time ago. Like I signed up for OBS like when I was trying to do it for the gaming shit like a year ago. And then, like I said, I was talking to Mike, and I saw his shit, and I was like, bro, how you do that? So, you know, we here. But this is the first setup. We're gonna do our phases. Eventually, we'll probably do a little something different. But for right now, this is definitely a 100% upgrade from Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs. I ain't gonna put you out there because you've been good to us. But it's an upgrade from where we were before.
You don't do it because they be sponsoring people. Yeah. I heard them as sponsor on the podcast.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that. But
I mean, like still you get sponsored.
I'm not gonna be too big and then just fuck up and we gotta go back. But aesthetically, it looks better than where we were before. So, but you know, Key, I'm always working. So
when did they advertise that this was gonna be the 1200 SmackDown? They never did. So what's the point of saying it is now when they ain't doing that special for it? I'm kind of confused. What's the point of? Because it's on shirts. It's on the thing when they zoom out of the episode between commercials. That's weird to me. So yeah,
might be here.
We see. Back to Punk. Shit. Yeah. So
no, the live is so lit. We bouncing everywhere.
Exactly. Whether that's the case or not, I don't really again care. But it's not just that. I think the fact that that's a possibility to be said, that makes it more likely the things that he was saying was shooting. So that means they decided to shoot a little bit back. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe that's just me trying to read too much in between the lines. Us, wrestling fans, we always trying to find some shit that's not there. I forgot what I think I was watching like a little bit of Raw the other day, and something happened that I swear I made a whole storyline up in my head based on it. So.
Yeah, what's one called? Yeah, we'll move past because we can't really talk about what happens unless we see something happen on Rampage tonight. If Paige says something back, and then that's a whole other thing to talk about. But I think we should do for. Is it tell me how many? Oh yeah, just tell me how many people watching. 5 viewers so far. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe if you ain't been here before. Roll up, choke up, drink up. You know how we do. It is what it is. No gentleman's zone here. Make sure you get the merch. So you see Kenny with this shirt. Come on. You see the neon lights. That's why the shirt was made. Come on. Let's get it. But what I think we should do now.
Yeah, that's funny because I got it up. It says 3. That's weird.
Oh yeah, no, it's down to 3 now. I guess they didn't want to roll up choke up. What you call what we should do definitely now since we got the setup and it's official is depending on which one it is, do like that one dude, I'll shout you out. Hopefully, we fuck with you one day. JD New York or whatever, JD from New York, some shit like that. He does like every post Raw, every post SmackDown, every post AEW. I'm not saying we need to do all that, but if it's a fire show and obviously we available, we should go ahead and do the post joints now.
Not after Raw, because if I even have to be up to watch Raw, I'm gonna be spooky. You know that's a lot. So let's drop that out the equation together. But we talked about doing during Dynamite, so we do during Dynamite a little bit post, maybe a lot of post, depending on how far all that stuff. Pay-per-views, some SmackDowns.
Oh, now we can do live reactions after.
Or Friday night in general. What?
Now we can do live reactions after the pay-per-view.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah. So let's talk about, since we're here live, I think they're going to eventually split up the belts with Roman. I think that's what's coming. I hate that.
I mean, at this point, if they weren't, they would have made it one belt, right? They make it a big thing to do stuff like that when they.
Well, because the draft is coming. The draft is coming, I think, September.
We talk about this all the time. Get rid of this shit, man. Don't do anything. It don't work.
It don't work because people show up on the same show. That's why it doesn't work. But
I mean, if you get drafted, it's the same roster more or less. You was on this show this whole year, or then last year, or every year you switch, or you don't switch for 2 years, or what does it matter? Because you got the quarter brand invitation anyway. So you at one point in the year you finna go on another show just because. And you got Survivor Series that happens not too long after the draft usually. So again, why does it really matter? I mean, they could make it work. It's just too frequent because the roster doesn't change enough to have a draft all the time unless you just move the people who are new. Yeah. If you're moving everybody all the time, it's dumb. Which is what again. And you got Survivor Series.
Well, I think they're definitely gonna split the belts like they have to, and like I was saying, I think it's a shame because we didn't get to see Solo join the Bloodline, which I thought we would have saw, and we didn't get to see Naomi come back, which I thought she would be back for the tag team tournament. Obviously, that didn't happen, but I would like to see everybody together for the Bloodline before they split officially. But you know, I love Roos because that's the cousin, that's the fan. You know what I mean? But it's about time for him to take like 6 to 8 months off. Like it's you've held it down for 2 years. The tribal chief, you changed the game. We acknowledge you here, but it is going to run dry eventually. And if he does leave, my man getting saucy tonight. Son got the fire and the drink. That's what I'm talking about. So he about to be out after this. But with Triple H back at the helm, like now we can get back into the storytelling. Like they're doing a crazy promo. Yeah, I see your face. It's the clash of it's like some Game of Thrones shit. But whatchamacallit?
Crazy is. I'm starting to think about the negatives of the Triple H era because he used to really like these guys in NXT, and they are up in the Viking stuff bad, and I don't know.
But you know how we get?
I didn't hate it before. I mean, it was kind of.
The only thing about I'll get back to this in a second. Let me finish my thought because then I'm gonna lose it. Now we can get back to Seth. Seth could come back, get a nice little reign, cross. My thing, what I want to happen is I want Drew and Cross to have the belt. Separate shows, like, because Drew never got his pop. You know what I'm saying? We still feel about that. We still feel about that. So give Drew a nice little run on Raw. Then you could have Theory cash in on Drew. Hurry up, make that happen. Boom, that happens at some point. Cross is over here doing his thing, or vice versa, but Cross is over here doing his thing. And then eventually we get Seth to get that belt back. And then it's on. I heard a rumor too that Triple H should change the belts back. What do you think?
You mean the looks?
Yeah, like, should we keep it the way it is, or you think, like,
I would love that personally. But
like, I would love it, but people...
Yeah, also remember, every time, like, even after the draft, one thing that happens live is, Fox and USA executives get pissy about who's on what show, because, like, we need this amount of stars. Which is why another reason why I think that the draft is dumb, because, you got these television programs who go get upset, and they sending you mad cash, and you don't have the certain stars or the right time stars or whatever. So if you just have one, okay, we gonna stop talking about this to one roster, one show thing, because I've been about this rap too many times. I might do it again. I might make it a video on its own. Who knows? But that's the point, right? So you got these dudes changing shows and stuff, and it's like, okay, so if that's the case, why can't we change some other stuff back? At the same time, it's like, I don't know if changing the belts really matters. It is what it is at this point, really.
Like, would you want to see the one? Would you like to see the Winged Angel come back? Like, I think if you're the champ, you should. I mean, obviously, it was a bigger thing.
I like the Winged Angel, but again, I mean, you'd have to. So, which belts are you giving each show that signifies that they're equal?
All right, let me tell you what I want.
These belts, they look exactly the same. So yes, even though we're all supposed to be the A show because it's longer and it's the flagship, but it's the one that's been around longer. We all know most people like SmackDown more, partially because it's shorter, partially because Roman Reigns over there, partially because it's better. So you got those.
Let me tell you what I want. This is what I want.
You gonna come out belts gonna be identical anyway? What's the point of that? You got 2 Wicked Angels or what? And you gonna have like.
No, you can't. You can't have two Eagles, because then it's like.
That's what I'm saying. What would be the 2 belts?
Well, one. This is what I think. I think you need the Eagle, obviously. I always like the big gold John, the WCW shit. Like, to me, that's fire. Like, so if it's not that one, like something that looks like that, but maybe tweak it a little bit. You know what I mean? You could upgrade it a little bit, but something like that, the big gold. I need the IC belt back white with the white belt. Because this Naruto looking belt is not working for me. Like the Ninja Star on the front is just not working. And then the United States belt just looks like some big block type shit. Like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I don't know if the other U.S. belt was... I think I saw Brett with a U.S. title at one point that might have been fire, but I don't know where to go with the U.S.
This one is better than the one that was immediately before.
Like, I can deal with the women WWE Championship. Like, I'm looking at Liv right now. That looks alright. I can deal with that. But I just can't see every person that's a champ with that belt.
It's basically one belt.
Yeah, with different colors. Yeah. Yeah, I need a different. I need to know why that belt is fire.
Exactly. I feel that.
I don't think Liv getting a good run right now.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Liv is getting a good run.
Same thing was about in Discord. All these baby faces don't have good belt runs.
Well, I don't know about WWE. WWE is usually good about it, but we know AEW isn't. But it's
I don't know.
It's not that she doesn't have a good run, like, because it's a face. It's like they're not letting her win official. Like, it's always something going on is why she's winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not really showing her to be tough.
Probably just went to jail. So, I mean.
No, I love Liv, though. Liv, we love you. Come on the show. Y'all I'm ready for Charlotte to come back. When's that drop? The 19th? That's today, ain't it? I think the Charlotte Stone Cold shit drops tonight.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Toxic Falcons? I feel like it's been a minute since we talked, right? We don't.
I ain't got it up.
Yo, have you caught any of the biography legends?
on A&E.
Yeah, I don't have that channel.
I mean,
some of them look good.
I don't think I have that channel, but some of them do look good.
The DX one look good. The Edge one look good. There was another one. Yo, Liv isn't that good in the ring, and Mike. Sean Dawn, what up? Just subscribe. Appreciate you. Yeah, let me go that. I like this. I might go live every day just to talk about myself. But Liv isn't that good in the ring, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be honest. Liv is a little green in the ring still, no different than Jade. Her mic is decent. She ain't gonna get no pipe bomb awards, but it ain't Thunder Rosa bad. Like, no disrespect. You know what I mean? And what else you said? Oh, the fishing spot reviewer. Need advice. My wife caught me sitting on my fishing pole. How do I keep her from leaving me? I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'm not even going to say that.
Ask her to join, I guess. What Key said. Key money back. No, y'all right about babyface.
The babyface is not how the real runs and how we talk about on Discord. So again, join the Discord, but y'all can leave a comment too. Talk to Key.
The Discord's pinned. The Discord's pinned, so y'all want to join, come join. If you need more advice like fishing spot review, come on through. We'll give it to you. Pause. Make sure you drop that super chat donate though. Hit the super chat. Answer all your questions, even if it's like that. You hit that super chat, I'll answer whatever. But yeah, Toxic. You're right. She is a little green, but it's all good because Jade's green too. But they'll get there. I mean, they got to build stars. So what else are you gonna do? You're gonna throw it back on Becky or throw it back on Bailey? Like,
I mean, besides watching the Liv documentary, how long was Liv on NXT? Again, we're not using NXT properly because when we bring up the Sashas, the Baileys, yes, they were on the Indies for a while, and Liv wasn't so much. But we didn't complain about their wrestling on NXT, but obviously they improved a lot on NXT. And then by the time they got to the main roster, when we complained about stuff, it was their treatment and their booking. It was never their in-ring stuff. And the mic, let's be honest, some people just ain't got it. Liv got the energy, but it's just not. She ain't got that dog in her. There's no other way to describe it. Usually I talk about athletes, but I'm gonna use it here. She just ain't got that dog, which is okay. Again, we can talk about everyone don't got it. Like MJF is a solid wrestler, but when you really talk about it, what you talk about that on the mic because his wrestling is good, but it's not outstanding. On the mic, outstanding. That's the thing. So she got outstanding energy. She good in the ring, but she ain't got that dog in it. It's just everyone don't got it. And you can hire people who champion who don't got that dog in them, especially when the pool is small. Because we talk about all the time y'all be hating on, especially when CL was here, y'all be hating on. Oh, Kofi didn't need a title run. He didn't need multiple. You got plenty of people who got one title run. That's fine. The thing when you got Liv is in the women's division who don't have as much wrestlers, maybe a couple people who you don't think should have a belt will have a belt.
The thing about I agree with you. I agree with you. She shouldn't have that dog. Like she ain't a killer, but I do like Liv because you can tell she loves what she's doing. You know what I mean? Like you see the passion. That's why I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, let's keep it one. She's probably what do you call that again? A transitional champion. They didn't have anybody. They fired everybody. She was the only one left that the fans wanted. So they said, hey, let's give it to her.
But that's what I'm saying. Same thing with a lot of situations. But this specifically, if this was a full roster, if the four horsemen were an anomaly, if they were the regular, if they were the standard, if everyone was that good, Liv never touches the belt. If you're being real. But that's not it. And if you live it in, the four horsewomen have to be split on two shows because there's two shows, blah blah blah. And then you got injuries. Bailey just got back. So Sasha is in the wind. We don't know what's going on exactly there. Still rumors circulating. So with all that going on, I mean, yeah, somebody like Shayna Baszler, Ronda just got back. Becky just got back. Charlotte's gone. Like who's gonna have this belt? Like Charlotte's on her way back. Yeah, true. But I'm saying, Liv's past for a while now.
What's the next big pay-per-view?
I don't know. Remember, they switched the order and stuff now.
Oh, so. Charlotte coming back on the big joint.
I don't know off the top of my head no more. It's just weird.
What do you think about what Toxic said? I've been watching AEW for the past couple months, but Ricky Starks.
I said that. Find the tape. We're gonna run through. I said I don't know if it was on a live, but I said that. Ricky Starks remind me of the Rock. He got that most electrifying man. That Rock with the shades and the energy. I said that. He just not gigantic like the Rock. But I mean, everyone got the genes the Rock got. But again, the boy can go and the boy he just got that swag. And that's I said it. I don't know how we gonna find the clip, but if we can find it, add it to it. I'm just saying. I remember saying that.
I mean, eventually when we hit that 10K, we might have people who can be like, "Yo, find a clip it, let us know, tweet it to us." You see the tweet, you see the Twitter on there for everybody. Oh, I don't know if I told y'all since it's new shit. The Twitter's right there. Twitter's there, Instagram's there. Like, fuck with us. It's right there. Tell everybody how I put you on to Hobbs though.
What?
Tell everybody how I put you on to Hobbs though.
I know this man will come on the internet and lie like this. Hey, I was talking. Remember that we definitely got proof of that because when we did the booking, we did it on Patreon first. Get the Patreon because that's how you get the stuff early. We did it on Patreon, then we dropped. We talked about it. With Triple H coming in, we might actually get that AEW versus WWE. If y'all ain't seen that video, go back and check it out. We talked about it. I think it was dope. Chance had the fire ending. The ending was so fire. We skipped something that we said the only thing we agreed that was going to be in the card like 2 days before. It's the only thing. It didn't end up on there because of how fire the ending that Chance made was. So y'all got to go back and check that out. But again, I remember saying put Hobbs versus Lashley because that's two books. He's like, I don't know if Hobbs will go last. I'm like, yo, man can go. And now look, now he talking. Where that came from? He ended the promo. I was like,
he grew on me. He grew on me.
Enough. He picked it up because he definitely did not have that when he first. I mean, obviously when he first came on that Cody, he ain't talk at all.
I don't know who he been working with because that whole last couple weeks has been different.
Boy, that man dropping promos now.
I believe T Money Bag Ricky needs a push. I believe so, but I don't know where it's going to come from because he can't get the title from Wardlow right now.
I was telling y'all because people were saying before, the roster too big, and they were being, they was being just to be annoying, WWE standpoint. But when I started saying, okay, for real now, let's slow down. People need some shine. You got your pillars, and then you got your other people. And I was saying, with this amount of people, you're gonna have a fire undercard. You're gonna, big cards move up. The people at the top gonna have time to rest, which at first they were doing. We was getting we was getting, cycle. But now you got people. We just ain't dropped out the cycle. They're not on TV no more. Some of me I really don't want to see. I don't want to see Ethan Page, but hey, whatever. Some people that you do want to see are getting dropped. You just can't put Darby Allin, Scorpio. We can go on and on. You can't put everyone on TV every week because you only got how much hours of TV is total? 4 a week. You got Dark Elevation and all that stuff, but again, that's not TV. And even you can't push people on that stuff because that's YouTube. We're not really watching it. I watch it. But can you push people on that? Because who's going to know? So, even when you're building your record down there, which a lot of people do. So, I think, we got a lot of people who need pushes, I think. But we talked about when you're booking for the long term, we can make it work.
Damn,
you just got to put
the
trigger on people at the right time.
Liv took a bad fall. But anywho, you're right. Because he can't, like I said, he can't take the belt from Wardlow. He can't take the belt back from Hook. He's not going to be a tag team because that just got done up. He's not going for the world.
Let's talk about that next.
What,
are we supposed to take that?
The trios?
No, are we supposed to be taking that W belt serious?
What belt?
Because you said he can't take his belt back from Hook. Are we going to be talking about that belt as a thing now? Because remember we talked about it when it first came out, like it's just a prop. It don't really mean that, especially when Brian Cage had it. But now we're going from person to person.
I feel like if anyone can make it good, Hook can make it good.
But the belt don't mean what? It's just
they need like we're saying that they need another belt. So if they're gonna make that like a tough man belt or hardcore belt type thing, they need another belt.
I really don't need another hardcore belt on my TV. That was nice when we had it around. 24/7 belt is nowhere near what that ended up being.
I
guess I understand the idea of having a hard man, but look at how many people you got people like Darby Allin, John Moxley and stuff on this roster. Do we need a hard man belt for these people to do crazy and shit? They've been doing stuff on the normal belt, stuff like this, and the TNT belt already. So we're gonna start doing that too. It's a lot. I don't know.
Yo, we ready to talk about my best friend?
Nah, actually, you know, before that, I had this one real quick. You perfect time because
I'm gonna say you got to talk about something that left. I guess he'll be back, guys. So that's what happens when you go live. Shit happens. Man said I got to talk about something. Hit the pause. But what are y'all thoughts? Appreciate y'all. Y'all got questions? You can ask the questions. Hit the super chat. Ask the question. Drop some love on this Friday. Or, you know, it's your first time. You know, just drop a question, whatever, anyway. Y'all fucking with AEW, WWE. How you feel about Triple H's his little run going on right now? I feel like we live news. You know when you're doing news and then some shit happen live, you gotta react on the fly. Not even prepared, people. Not even prepared. I wish WWE did the picture-in-picture like AEW. I know people be hating on the AEW picture-in-picture, but I don't want to watch this Arby's commercial right now. I'd rather see some action going on. Triple H is doing good so far. No, I think he's slow playing it. I think he's trying to give us what we need, but I think there's so many storylines that were put in place before that he's, I guess, trying to navigate through that, trying to fix that. Because, like I said, that male model Maximus thing, they gotta get rid of that. I'm over that. What else they're doing that I don't like? I like Shotzi. Can you fucking with Shotzi? Wednesday was the first time I saw Kenny Omega. Is he really that great? We're gonna get to him toxic. We're gonna get to him because supposedly my co-host Kenny said he had to talk about something. He just left me, and I didn't know what was happening.
I said I had to handle something before we talk about that. That's what I meant to say. Wait, we talking about Kenny? We talking about Shotzi? What's happening?
Well, I was just saying if y'all were fucking with Shotzi. I love Shotzi.
I like Shotzi. I mean, I like her on NXT more than her current run with the tank and all that. That shit was kind of funny and cool.
All right, so let's get to Kenny Omega, my best friend. If you guys don't know, it's the first time here. Me and Kenny Omega, best friends. We watched Spider-Man: Homecoming together in Orlando, Florida. So that's my man's. But is Kenny Omega that good? You need to go ahead and tell Kenny to do a series of the best of Kenny Omega matches.
That'll be my best one yet, boy. You know what? I'm gonna start right here. I'm just gonna do a series of my favorite wrestlers. Because those gonna be the longest, most passionate. Yeah, I'll be here all. You know what? We're gonna get a series called Kenny's Favorite Wrestlers, and we might have, I don't know if we're gonna start or finish with Kenny Omega, but he's definitely getting a video. Is Kenny Omega good? What? No, we talking about the belt collector?
My man,
the best belt machine.
My man literally wrestled a doll. He wrestled like a 7-year-old kid, and he wrestled like a broom, and made all those shits look legit. So when people give hate to Kenny, I don't know why. It's the same thing like the promo they did. That's on the channel if you guys want to check it out. Where they were talking about the Bucks, like the hate that y'all give the Bucks, I don't know why. Because if you go back to watch since AEW, you don't have to go back to New Japan. If you go back to since AEW started, you can pretty much, you may get 2 or 3, but if you go watch every single tag team match with the Bucks, every match is pretty much fire. Especially with the Lucha Brothers. Like, every match was fire.
Lucha Brother and FTR. Oh, fire. Yes, sir.
So why they get hate, I don't know why. But I guess people love to hate good people. But yeah, going back to Kenny. I don't know why you hate Kenny. Because supposedly my man is like 60%. And you saw what my man was doing. I talked about it in the last video. Go check it out. Where it says Kenny's back. Oh, look at Shane about to bring it on.
But yeah, I'm waiting for you to see what I saw.
Ooh, she kicked in the face, hard body.
Yeah, that's what I looked up like that. I'm like, we're talking about. That's not what I thought was gonna happen. But yeah, as far as is.
So who winning? Kenny Omega or AJ Styles? Kenny Omega already beat AJ. Oh, correct, right?
Yeah.
Before he got kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yo, what? I mean, I guess it's apple and oranges really, because they both pretty much both fire. So
I mean, it depends on your preference. Because even I'm not going to say Kenny Omega isn't technical, but you know AJ is the better technical wrestler, and Kenny Omega does high flying shit, but AJ has more of the. I mean, because he was in X Division, he got all types of other shit that he used to do that he don't do anymore. That stuff. I mean, his finishing move is still off of a rope. You can technically say. But
I'm trying to think, who could we compare Kenny and AJ to? Like we compare AJ to Shawn. So those two together, what would it be like? Shawn versus who?
It's gonna be weird. Actually, I do it the other way. If you do it like that, I'd make Kenny Omega Shawn and AJ Brett. Cause
okay, I was gonna say AJ Brett, but okay,
because
cool.
both Kenny and Shawn they're like way better at the showman part. Like you know AJ and Brett they hit a wrestle, handle my business. Yeah, they got character work, they can do all that stuff, but it's not really what you don't really care about. I mean, you might make fun of AJ's accent. That's about it. No one care about AJ as a character, but he is legit. You don't want to see him wrestle all that. Same thing with Brett. Brett, one of the best people in the ring, but how many people want to hear a Brett promo? Not like he can't promo, but that's not what you care about.
So let's do a hot take since we got some people in here watching. Y'all tell me, Key Money Bags are toxic, and I'll let Kenny say it too. So Manny, no, I don't mean to snitch you out, bro. Manny said.
He said something. I forgot what he said.
He said that Owen Hart.
He replied, I'm like, oh, we need to get it. Yes. I'm like, yo, we need to get this man on episode because that will get heat. Go ahead, tell me what he said.
He said, I want to know if you guys agree. He said Owen Hart was way better than Brett. And in his defense, I didn't really watch Owen a lot. So I would have to go back and do the history of watching his matches to see exactly what it is. Because I remember watching Brett. But Owen, I don't know if I was in and out of WWE at the time, but I don't remember watching Owen as much before he passed away.
Well, that's actually before my time, because when he died, I was like 4. So that's someone that I went back and watched.
Kenny's never coming to WWE, but go ahead.
Yeah, he's rejected them. They rejected him on different occasions. That goes way back, like 4 flats on the Cadillac. With Owen, I know all that stuff, especially the in-ring stuff, from watching it after, because obviously, again, when he passed away, I was really young. But, I mean, same thing with most of Brett's stuff. I watched Brett live for some parts, but not for a lot. Again, he a little bit before my time. But, you know what I'm talking about? It depends on your preference. Like, Owen had a little bit more of the high-flying stuff. If you really want to see the difference between them, just watch it when they were in a tag team. It's the same thing how most tag teams, especially around that time, was built. One guy was good at one stuff, the other guy was good at the other stuff. Owen had a lot more of the energy, so, I mean, if that's your preferred thing, then I guess. But that's the thing, when you say stuff like better, you better have a rubric when you're talking to me. You can say, I like something more. When you say something is better, what's the criteria? What are we talking? Because you can't just say something's better, and then when I ask you why, you say something like, well, I mean, I guess that makes it better to you. That'll make it better to me, because I might not like high-flying wrestling.
Yo, Toxic, how old are you, Toxic? Because you said you've never seen Brett or any of them wrestle? I need to know the age before we continue here. Key Money Bags, bro. I mean, the 90s kid, and I know damn what Brett was better.
Yeah, we know Key
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, if you like certain things, then I guess you could say Owen better than Brett. But to say overall, I'm sorry. That's some. I don't know if you want to call it. It's not even nostalgia. That's like, I don't know, bro. I could give someone a take with the right rubric, depending on what his preference is. But when I saw he put that, I'm like, oh yeah, we need to get this man on the episode and say why.
22. Okay, it makes sense. So 22, he wouldn't have saw Brett. He wouldn't have saw Shawn. 22 is the new era.
Yeah, you just saw some Shawn, but not the original Shawn. No,
22 is the new era, so he's coming along now. Pretty much. So his people would be like Seth.
Yeah. Depending on how young you were when you started watching wrestling.
Yeah.
Because
well, now I can't hate that because I was just like, yo, how you don't know these people? But all right, so he's 22. You should definitely go on YouTube or wherever you can get your video footage from. But you need to go watch all of New Japan.
And obviously you need to go stream, but we trying to get monetized out here. But yeah, I mean, again, there's a lot of footage. Again, if y'all want me to do the videos, I can go back and show y'all because Probably neither one of them will make it on my favorites, but that I would understand they're on certain people's Mount Rushmore. So again, I can definitely talk about them after I get through my list of actual favorites. Because the list ain't that long. What is happening now? Oh, acknowledge the tribal chief. So
Yo,
yeah.
I need this Happy Corbin gimmick to leave. Oh shit, my cousin was coming. Oops. What is Roman doing? They're doing a contract signing?
Yeah, they say.
Oh, okay, so it's not. It's 950 contract signing. Cross is coming out.
Yeah, well, no, Cross had a. You didn't see the what you gonna call it, the time sand clock thing in the.
No, I didn't turn it on. What happened?
No, when Roman was leaving the room, it was behind him. I think he took like his jacket off, but he didn't even know it was there. It was what appeared after he left.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna pop up then.
It might pop up, or no.
You think they're making this a triple threat?
I mean, he might attack Drew. Drew might not end up coming out or something like that. Something like that might happen. But I think
how my feed gonna die right when my cousin will come on TV? Crazy.
Oh my God! Started 2012. Hey, that was NXT golden era though. If you watch NXT during that time, you seen the best NXT. 2012 to 2016, NXT was on fire. If you don't know,
it was.
Go back. You're talking Peacock, I think. It was on the old WWE network.
No, but that's a good thing though. That's a good thing. 2012. That means you got so much material to go back and watch.
That's a lot of stuff. Right?
You can go back. You can go back and watch Shawn, Brett, Razor Ramon.
You didn't even see the new era Shawn. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Sheamus used to be my favorite. What? I never heard that in my life. Anybody say that? You ever heard anybody say that Sheamus was their favorite? Yo, my man Key showing love today. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all gotta follow Key's lead right here. You know what I mean? We trying to make Kenny stop working because Kenny working every day. Do y'all think Cross is beating Roman? I definitely think so. I think Cross is the one that's gonna take that belt from Roman.
It's time. We've talked about this a lot.
Because think about it. They've already pretty much trying to make this chat thing go better. Because Roman's pretty much smashed everybody. Pause. So there's no really contender that's out there. So it would have to be. I feel like they fucked Drew over so much, but Drew still has a shot. But it's definitely got to be. It's gonna be cool. Why would they bring Cross back if it wasn't for that? They didn't bring him back to the job.
Well, here's the thing, right? Here's part of the thing we talked about with Roman. You would think you would want a babyface to take it off him. Obviously, I mean, you don't have to do it like that. Yeah, heel can take it over heel. But, I mean, how long are we going to keep doing that? If wins it, I have no problem with who takes it off a Cross. Again, I understand, you want to let stuff flesh out, but that should always be on top of your head when you switch your belt. I don't see how Cross loses it.
I think you turn Theory face. Have him cash in.
I mean, that is who the stars they're building, right?
Like Theory does have a good look, and he can be their future. But I think Triple H is doing it where he's putting the brakes on what Vince was doing, because Vince was trying to do the Roman push, and I think that's why a lot of people don't like him right now. But Theory does have a future as a champ. He's got the look. Sheamus was OP back then. No, Sheamus was that dude back then. I ain't gonna lie. He was that dude. I just never heard anyone say. I like it better with the Mohawk, but I've never seen anyone say Sheamus was a favorite. Him and Triple H used to be best buddies. We're not buddies. Oh, I definitely want Cody to take the belt. Cody got to win.
I mean, you would think so, right?
Cody got to have the happy ending story, right?
I don't know. I don't think that's guaranteed. But again, I mean, that's part of the thing when we get the roster back right.
Listen here, Toxic. You ain't that guy. Because we've already said. I wouldn't be mad if he beat Roman either. But we've already said it's time for Montez Ford to get that singles push. I'm tired of the Street Profits. I'm tired of that tag team. Mans is getting big. He's in the gym. Like, it's time for him to get that push. He's very athletic.
I can see him taking it off a Cross. That would be fine.
Cross? Yeah, because he's a face. Okay, there you go. There's a face.
That'll work for me.
I say they push Theory too fast, plus Sheamus don't get no credit. Nah, Sheamus, don't get it twisted. I appreciate what Sheamus did. The Bar, League of Nations.
I think Sheamus is one of the most underrated wrestlers.
Yeah, I give him that. It's just like, all I'm saying is I've never heard anyone say Sheamus is my favorite. That's all I'm saying. I've never heard that before. I would never expect that to come out of somebody's mouth. And with Theory, yeah, it was a Vince guy. Vince was trying to push him to the moon before he left. I legitimately think if that shit didn't happen, Theory was getting the U.S. belt back and the undisputed title.
I don't know about both, but he was definitely gonna get some love, without a doubt.
Hold me down, Cam. Listen to my cousin talk.
Yeah, so I'm checking right now the NXT. Oh, that's another thing we talk about. 22 NXT UK wrestlers have been cut.
Oh yeah, because you know they turned that to like NXT Europe, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. NXT UK gonna be gone. They're gonna have NXT Europe, and they have that Indian joint they're supposed to be working on too. I don't know what happened with that, but they've cut 22 people. So a lot of some people made it over. I think it was like not a lot, like big names. Ilya Dragunov was injured, so he made it. I guess they decided not to fire him. I don't know because he's injured or because he's good. He's at going all those matches with Walter. A couple 5-star matches. If you don't know, go check those out. I put me and Sia had put Chance on because he didn't know he was respected the bouts, and that's when he started fucking with Walter, who's now Gunther, who now don't fuck with again because what is this shit? What was I saying before I went off into that rant? Oh, Roman is going off.
I'm about to say it's like he knows you're talking because he's trying to talk over you. I'm trying to listen to both of you.
Why you screaming at me, bro? I ain't saying that bullshit. Man, I lose my train of thought.
Trying to listen if he's doing pipe bombs.
He's sitting to the other room. Everybody call you Siri. So yeah, I'm checking out this NXT.
Why does this man better not come out with a sword? You gotta get rid of the sword thing. Okay, good. There's no sword.
Oh, so they do have all of NXT on Peacock. So who said they had it? Who said they started? So yeah, Toxic. If you ain't seen that stuff, I don't know if you watch it when you was watching wrestling, if you watching NXT, because that's back when it was just on the network. But 2012, the Usos was on NXT. 2012, I'm telling you, go back and check that out. I don't know exactly where it started out. Maybe the beginning of the year. I don't know. That's considered, according to Peacock, season 4 to 5-ish range is where you get that time.
I don't think Drew's overrated. I actually think he gets the bad end of the deal. He always gets fucked over. He's got a good look, great worker. He worked himself back from getting cut.
No, I think he's getting the right amount of love right now.
No. Toxic said he thinks he's overrated. Yeah, Drew's like fucking 6'8".
He's also like fucking jacked now.
Smack him.
Let SmackDown strap this.
Drew's been on fire, man.
Yeah, he got the juice now, I'm telling you.
Austin about to definitely jump Drew.
Of course. They went into the very fucking.
Why you gotta take the shirt off? He should have smacked him. What he should have did, he should have speared him while he was taking his shirt off.
fact.
That's another thing. 2K, if you ever listen to this, I don't get that. If I'm accompanying somebody to the ring with my character, why take my shirt off? I don't get that. I'm not fighting. I'm just standing by ringside. I come fully clothed, and when the match starts, I'm shirtless. Here come Cross. Watch.
I mean, dang.
Oh, Sammy took it?
Wait, in a Claymore.
I do like what's going on with Sammy right now.
What's that?
I do like what's going on with Sammy right now.
Oh, now you like Sammy. All that. Oh,
Now, Sammy is funny.
Oh, yeah, they actually let him use his comedic chops now. You saw that today, for sure.
I just don't like the dumb. I don't like the dumb gimmicks. So when he's fighting Jackass, like I watched what he said with Stone Cold. Obviously, there's technique and there's professionalism that goes into that. So it's not just what I see. It's actually like really making a match. I get it, but I just don't like that kind of shit.
It's harder with them shits because you in there with a. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, I guess Cross ain't coming. I guess we get to switch over to AEW. You guys getting double right now. I just gotta see if Paige is going to throw some shots. I got to see Paige throw some shots today. Shout out to Key Moneybags though, blessing us with the donations. You know what I mean?
Let me get this AEW up. That's a little bit more.
If we could just get 85 more key monies, we good. What shit they playing? Suicide Squad on TNT? Alright. Yo, DC is so fucked, boy. I mean, we'll talk about that when Geeked Out. If y'all don't follow that shit.
Oh, I was thinking. Hey, so... Wait, no, but it come out... Wait, does Chancedtegang come out, like, midnight between Saturday and Sunday? Or is it midnight between Sunday and Monday?
You know more than me,
we might be... Yeah, shit. Well, I'll double check it. Because I know my girl want to watch it as soon as it come out. I can definitely do... We'll have to do a little community geek that. We ain't done one with everybody on in a while. Maybe not everybody, but as many people who won't end up watching. This we do it.
Yeah, it's been a minute. If you guys don't follow the Geeked Out channel, go check it out. Go in the description box or the channel, whatever, and you can see all the channels that we're linked to. We do talk Marvel, DC, reality, anime, all that good shit. And Key, I know you asked me about, does he remind you of, Kenny can probably answer that. Does Roman remind you of Murata from Naruto? I don't watch anime like that.
That'd be fun. I mean, I can see it a little bit, the arrogant villain, but Madara is like all powerful.
Yo, I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to pay attention. Like, no homo. Y'all see how I'm getting swollen, right? Because I've been back in the gym for like 2 weeks now. And I've been on my diet and I've been on my cardio. So I told y'all when I got the new crib though, and the gym was built, it's about to be crazy. I might fuck around and do like 2K. I might just come out here with no shirt on one day. Pause. Just be talking like Miro.
I'm definitely about to get back in that.
Yo, why this man ain't in the Discord? I mean, on live. And he over here in the Discord talking. Zane's on a different level. No, he's good now. Because what he was doing a couple months ago. It's Friday night. You know what time it is? We live. Yeah, he gotta get rid of that wizard shit, because I straight think of the Ku Klux Klan every time he says that.
What?
The Ku Klux Klan every time he calls us a wizard?
Oh, yeah. I was low-key, I thought that was the idea for a little bit.
Like to draw heat?
Yeah, I thought that's what he was going for a little bit.
Oh, I thought he was actually trying to really do some Harry Potter shit.
I mean, that's awesome.
Yo, I like the whole Ring of Honor thing, but they gotta start doing shows.
I said that, bro. Like, I don't understand the point. If we only going to get pay-per-views, what is the idea behind the booking? Am I just unaware?
Why is Ricky the Steamboat still there? Do y'all see any other big names?
How we have a Ring of Honor champion without a Ring of Honor, bro? We need a Ring of Honor. Unless that's what they're about to announce. On my screen,
I do think if Tony don't play it correctly, I think MJF is gonna leave.
Well, the rumors started around today is that MJF coming back.
No, he has to come back. He's still got 2 years on the contract. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, he's coming back soon.
But if Tony don't play that shit correct, I think in 2 years Triple H is gonna have a whole different landscape in WWE, and a lot of people are gonna be leaving. I am happy that Claudio is the champ, though.
Why is Steve every fucking...
I just said it like 5 minutes ago. I said, why is he still there? He was a timekeeper last time. We get it. Why are you still there? Like, no disrespect to your legacy.
You know, these dudes can't walk into business. Business. Like they are always saying.
Is Claudio gonna say he hurt? Oh, I'm about to say, you gonna say you hurt?
No, that was against, I want to say these guys cursed.
Next week, open challenge. Grissom coming back. Ooh. Okay. Dustin. Oh, no disrespect, but Dustin, come on, man. Go back to that time.
Which time was that? The 90s, the 2000s, 2010s? Man, been around for fucking ever.
I think MJF. Excuse me. I think MJF is coming to cause CM Punk to lose.
Wait, what?
Toxic was asking if we think MJF is coming back next week. I think MJF is going to cause CM Punk to go.
They got to make the most out of it.
Lorenzo, subscribe. Appreciate you.
Cannot fumble that.
We acknowledge you.
Cannot fumble that. I mean, you can.
I don't want to see Dustin versus Claudio. Like, to me, that... I don't want to say that. I don't want to disrespect nobody. I don't want to see that. I think we could redo those Ring of Honor belts, too. I ain't really rocking with the silver. And that big-ass ROH.
Yeah, no, but we here to talk our shit. We here to give to you straight shot, no chaser. So if Chance ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Don't nobody want to see this. Look, Ring of Honor supposed to be asking if it's coming back, all that. I can understand that's being great and all that. Give it to me. I mean, the Hall of Fame was real, which it ain't. He deserved to be in there. He's done a lot for the game, been around a long time. Sometimes you give it to people for longevity. No cap. If you don't believe me, that's your different opinion of the Hall of Fame. And this is wrestling, especially, so it's not even real. So it can't even be about belts. What did you do? And he done a lot. But I am AEW might not have jumped off the ground when he did. And say what you want about Goldust, but long-lasting character. Come on now.
Yo, shout out to what's his face.
All that respect to him, say this: ain't nobody asking to see him ever.
One person is. I don't know where he disappeared in Discord, but what's his face? Just love him some Goldust. What's his name? Lewis? Was it Lewis or something? My man used to love him some damn Goldust. And Ruby Soho, yeah. She's very underutilized now. But you know what? Watching her AEW, she hasn't really looked that great. Like wrestling skills wise.
Yeah, it's not
like I used to think she wrestled better, but she ain't really looked that great so far in AEW.
Well, maybe now, what's different is like when she was working with, let's be honest, more skilled people over there.
I want to know what happened to Santana and Ortiz.
What? I don't lie. I'll be honest. When he cut his hair on TV, the way it happened, because again, as a person of the ball community who shaves his own head, you never want to see somebody go for shake your hair that long, go straight into it and go like this. That shit scared the crap out of me. He did that, I'm like, oh, you're crazy. like he missed some screws. And ever since that moment, every time he talked, he looked so much different without the hair. I'm like, wait, did they always bring that thing out to show it's a private party? They did not always do that. That's fucking new. There's no way. They did not do that before. But anyways,
with Triple H running WWE, what has Tony been thinking in these last couple of rampages?
Bro, I think he's under pressure, bro. He's folding right now.
He must be folding because I didn't ask you for no Dustin promo. I didn't ask you for private party. Even though I think they're taking a swerve.
We have also talked about this though. Rampage ain't been fired for a while. Like there's been some bad dynamite, but Rampage been sleeping. It's not new. So,
and I like Swerve, but sometimes I think he tries too hard. Like again, no shade, because I would love to have him on the show because I think he would be a great guest. But I just think he tries the character too much. What'd you say?
You know this thing, right? When we talk about we've done we did Amy. We've done interviews. We ain't do something we do. We gonna have to get some other people on here. We talk about that. We want to come on here, but when we did Amy, it was a little easier because when you on that level, she's interested. When you coming up, you're not always in character. Even if you are, it's like not that many people know you, so you might not. We might not, especially when she's not in her gimmick, it's her anyway. But when you got like a person like a Swerve who you say try to or MJF who never does any interviews outside of character, I think that's gonna be something interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be challenging because it's gonna be challenging because I don't know if I'm gonna let you push my button.
Well, I mean,
we might get like a 2-minute interview.
But MJF, I can't imagine him interviewing that mode.
See, but MJF, I expect it. I would expect him to be a dick. But like, if Swerve come on and try to finesse me, I'm like, bro, really? Come on, stop. Tony had been going off his deep end as of late. That hero shit was horrible. But Tony need to do something. Because I know he got his Jacksonville Jaguars. Or his Pops.
Well, I mean, him and his father's soccer team. Y'all don't know I love soccer. They haven't won a game. They haven't lost, but they haven't won a game either. So,
but this is what I'm saying. He's got the soccer, he's got the football, he's got Ring of Honor.
This not the top. Ring of Honor is supposed to be coming back because he had review now. He put too much on his plate. And Tony, take this from me. I like to have my plate full. Keep me out of trouble. I like to be busy. But when it get too full, you start dropping the ball.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Usually in all places, because it's coming from experience for sure. So you might want to ease up on the plate. We talk again. That's why he need to join the Discord. We talked about his Discord. He need a team. You need more people in there, because being the head booker means head booker, not only booker. We ain't seeing you need a room 40, 50,000 people the way WWE got it. You don't need the whole room. I'm not saying all that. But you need a couple people. You need a team.
No, like I said in the Discord, y'all should join. It's already pinned at the top, so y'all go check that out. Oh, that's a nice move. Is that when you own something, it's a scary feeling to put shit in other people's hands. To be like, yo, y'all either run this or help me run this. Because then if it doesn't work, it's like, fuck, what I gotta do now to fix it? And then two, it's just like, damn, I shouldn't have did that.
But think about it. Back in the day, when Vince had a team, it was him, JR, and then remember, these all wrestling people. Him, JR, Jim Cornette sometimes, Vince Russo sometimes.
Yo, stop listening to Cornette. Stop listening to Cornette on fucking Twitter. He just be hating on everybody.
I don't listen to Cornette, but the man knows the stuff he know. I mean, obviously, he already comedic wrestling. He has his faults. Same thing with Russo. Russo basically didn't know wrestling at all. He was just a reality TV aspect, which had his ups and downs, all that. But again, you got multiple people around. There's other people I just can't think of them right now. Those people are coming to mind when I think about basically my favorite time of wrestling like that. The Attitude Era, and then going into after that, Ruthless Aggression. Those are my two favorite eras. Just what I grew up on. Whatever it is what it is. During that time, you had all those people around Vince. Plus, you got Vince himself, who grew up around wrestling, who knows wrestling, and all that. You could argue that he didn't keep up with the times and all that, but the man knew his stuff at that time, at least. So you got all these people around who know wrestling in these different aspects. They see it different ways. It worked. But that's what Tony needed to do. You need to give him a team.
But this is the thing. Who does he ask? You can't ask JR. He's old now. You definitely can't do Bischoff. Like, who do you ask to help?
I mean, you had Cody, the Bucks, and them boys.
Well, you don't have Cody no more.
You decided you didn't want their help, so you got people like, okay, we talk about Dustin been in the game forever. You got Dustin, you got Jericho, you got Serena Deeb, who's helping be a coach back there. These are our wrestling minds who've been around the game a long time. I mean, I'm sure they talk. I mean, look at all the stuff Jericho's involved in, all the factions and stuff. I mean, he had to be helping book that stuff. So at this point, I mean, I don't know. I think maybe you should talk to him about some other stuff. Hopefully, he don't just book himself at the top and that's all he care about. But he's a wrestler of mine. I expect him to toss that ball. I expect him to be able to help. So I don't know.
What do you think about the tag team run?
Well, Keith Lee and Swerve?
Yeah.
You know me, anything I give people on TV, I'm with it. The day of tag team logic is slipping behind us. Because people don't want to be a tag team wrestler. You got FTR, you got the Bucks, you got New Day, you got the Usos. That's it. Those are people
who are
tag team. Huh?
Briscoes.
Oh yeah, the Briscoes. For sure. Oh my God.
That was horrible.
Jeez, that's. Woo, I would not take. Gee.
How you kick out of that?
Well, it's not a finisher. Only logic. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that should be a finisher. Just throw him in. Jeez, that looks violent. They need to do something with that. Yeah, the Briscoes for sure. But for the most part, if you're in a tag team, it's a jumping off point. You know, you're your Montez Ford and the Street Profits. It's stuff like you're your Dominic and your Dominic and Ray. You know, the idea is for you to jump off from that. Whether you do it or not is another story. But that's usually the idea. One or both of you jump off from that point.
Like, I don't get this. I don't get this.
And that's the idea behind this tag.
Why is Private Party kicking out of everything?
Remember our deal with Rampage is like 4 matches. So they usually belong to something.
Bless you. I'm just saying, but it makes them look like they're not a strong tag team.
I haven't looked at the rankings in a long time, but Private Party has been as a top 5 for a long time. But I mean, these are the champs, so that's also again. I think
Swerve like he mad, like they weren't supposed to be kicking out.
Yeah, yeah, Swerve do look a little hot.
And that kick was crazy.
Hey, they might be stepping it up over here to catch up with the new WWE.
I don't know, sir. Everybody going into business for themselves.
They Swerve mad, but Keith Lee wanted to show respect. So there's a story being told here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They said originally the character they wanted for Swerve and Keith Lee was to be like Kobe and Shaq. All right, Keith. Good night, bro. Appreciate the love, baby.
Catch you in the Discord.
But they said they were going to do Keith and Swerve like Kobe and Shaq. That kind of brother love hate thing.
I don't know how you come across that.
They said that a long time. Oh, that's my boy Hobbs. Why does that man wear that velour jumpsuit?
Because the idea is that, what are these people called again?
Are they like a mob?
The factory, yeah, they're like the mob. So, QC Marshall's like supposed to be like a Sopranos type character, and this is his barrel-chested, hairy Russian / Italian bodyguard. So he had to wear the velour like the dudes from Hawkeye, and he got to have a hairy chest.
The dude with the man, but that's Bailey's ex, right?
Is that? I don't know.
Yeah, I believe it was. I believe it was.
He was never really like on my radar.
Yeah, this dude said he's from the.
I know who he is.
They said this dude from the Jersey Shore. Don't ever tell me I'm from the Jersey Shore.
What?
The reality? Wow. Tony, what are you doing on Rampage right now, bro? Like they act like this show. I feel like it's dark. Why is this guy getting?
Yeah, more or less.
Why is this guy getting time like this? Oh, he's going against Hook. Okay, Hook about to choke him out real quick, and then it's over.
Oh, because Hook did the open champion. See, we can't keep having everyone do open challenges. We can't have 10 people doing the same thing. Obviously, it's just 2, but I'm complaining.
Why does man look like he's 42?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who this is. I'm not even gonna lie. I watch a lot of wrestling, and I'm a fucking nerd. Who is this?
You know who he look like? He's like a smaller. Who's that dude that plays the new Jack Reacher? He was on Titans.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
If Hook just keeps the same gimmick, just don't sit down and choke niggas out and leave, he'll be alright for a minute.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
I wonder how his personality is in real life, because you know he grew up with Taz and in New Yorkers. So when he came out to Action Bronson at first, I was like, what?
Yeah. Who is this guy, bro?
Oh, you looking him up?
Bro, a baseball player from like the 30s came up like 4 times.
The reality, Zach Clayton.
Zach Clayton. Oh, sure. Who the fuck is this guy?
Maybe he's a jobber.
Jay's Family Vacation. This is a Jersey Shore guy.
Yeah.
Bro, why is this guy on? Man, whatever.
When I say he's gonna get choked out real quick.
Well, I guess you can't have 2 people who are willing to look like this.
I told you. Just don't sit there and choke him out and leave.
I don't care. If I can work.
Then he leaves. I like that. How long you think they're gonna run this gimmick?
I don't know. A while. They've been ran some stuff for a while. Take a 5 minutes on Rampage. You can do it for a long time.
You gotta do more than brush his hand through his ear and touch his nose, though. He acting like almost. I hate these 2 dudes right here.
I love them on BTE, which
This is the first time I think Jericho had a faction that didn't work. Because it's not doing nothing for me with these 2.
I knew it. Oh, man. I like way too much stupid in my wrestling sometimes. I don't like a lot of myself.
I guess, because I can't do it.
Like, as far as like in the ring, don't put these guys in the ring. I don't care. I don't take them seriously. But give a little time on the mat every once in a while. Maybe not.
Yo, when I watched my BTE, I skipped. I skip him. I skip Dark Order.
But they had the belt. Who else?
Dark Order. I skip all them, and I skip Ziggler's brother.
I just keep reading. I still watching enough of these 2.
Yo, this new stream is so loud. Like, I just feel like we just on Zoom, just chilling.
Man.
I didn't. So we ain't got no itinerary. Is anybody else coming out like of importance, like Paige or what's happening tonight? Or are we gonna keep getting?
I'm pretty sure I can find it already.
Please find out, because if nothing else is popping, then I guess I'll let you go.
Yeah, the stream is spoiler. Somebody asked on Square Circle, how often has Ronda Rousey been wrestling on WWE TV? They do use that a lot, don't they?
Like, I thought we would start off with Paige answering back.
This can't be right.
What is it?
It says Swerve in Our Glory versus Private Party. We've seen that. You'll hear from ROH World Champion, Hook versus Zach Clayton, Penelope Ford versus Athena, Trust Busters versus Best Friends, and Cody Rhodes returns.
Yeah.
The Cody Rhodes part is like, well, huh? That can't be correct.
Oh, they got trios. Yeah, trios joint Trust Busters, Best Friends.
Best Friends, yeah. And Penelope Ford versus Athena is another match. But what is Cody Rhodes returns is here, and I don't think that's correct. Like, what?
No, that was probably clickbait.
They put it at the end.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't think anything, no shade, I don't think anything amazing is going to happen with Athena, Penelope Ford, or the trios, because all the match was Kennyex.
Randy Rhodes working on a match at the WWE Performance Center.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, we never did talk about Kenny, though, about coming back.
What?
We never did talk about Kenny coming back. We talked about how great he was.
Well, I mean, 60%. When's the next pay-per-view?
All out?
No, I know. I just don't know more than this.
Like a couple weeks? You feel like they rushed him because of what's happening with WWE, or you feel like he came back?
September 5th. If he got 60%, and it took him this long to get to 60%, he's not going to be 100% by September 5th.
Especially after last week. I mean, on Tuesday. That spot with him and Dragon Lee.
You're not going to be able to build a story in that amount of time. I don't know. I say he should interfere in somebody else's match during the pay-per-view. And we go from there.
I say that they go to the finals and Will Ospreay cost Kenny the match. Because you know there's some real shit right there. They got some real thing going on with that. And I don't know what happened with Ass Boys turning on Billy. But yo, I mean, I guess on that note, we'll let it go. But this is what we doing now, people. So if you catch us on the rerun, or if you were here live now, we appreciate y'all. You got to get a little more generous with the super chats, though. That's what we're here for. You know what I mean? Show love. But this is what we're gonna do: post shows, post pay-per-views, and then still our regular scheduled extra episodes.
You really gonna enjoy the acclaim. Okay.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't know what's going on there. Tony, you gotta figure out what's going on on Rampage. Then I gotta figure out how Rush let his brother get beat up. How Rush let his brother get beat up and rip his mask. Isn't that crazy?
Again, they got a lot going on.
Oh shit, Buddy getting some time. Buddy Matthews getting some time. I thought House of Black should have got the trails belt first, though.
That was not on the card I just read. That card didn't know what the fuck.
No, they said because it took one so fast, it gives us time for Buddy to have a fight. Who Buddy gonna fight, though? Yo, man. Come on, man.
Huh?
Show us your hoochie shorts. Got some thighs out.
No, I was trying to see TV real quick. Hey, let me just sit down here. They are not short.
Got some thighs out on live. I mean, that's how we get the donations, hey. You know what I mean? Do what you do. Who he fighting real quick? It's going to determine if the live goes on still. I do like Julia being on the dark side, though.
I fuck with it. I mean,
who he fighting? Who is this?
It's about to be a squash. He got the jobber entrance.
Oh my god. Yeah, he getting beat up. I don't know who this can do this.
Oh, Serpentico. You know, he in a tag team with Luther. Jericho's friend from 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's his tag team partner. He's still here. They're still paying this guy. No, there's no way he's an AEW wrestler again. I don't think so. Because I think Luther's still on the roster too, but I don't know why. Oh my god. Yeah, I say we call him tonight.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Well, that squash, yeah. So like I was saying, guys, this is what we're doing from now on. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all like the new live stream we got. Better than we had before. We're just trying to keep on upgrading, keep on getting better. That's why we do the donations. That's why we do the Patreons. So we keep on getting the show better for y'all. So with that being said, appreciate y'all. Be yourself. Kenny's been doing it all that, but how we giving it to them?
Hey, straight shot. You know I'm gonna take another shot. I'm gonna give y'all another shot.
Give him another shot. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some of ours on.
Cause that's how we give it to y'all, bro. We ain't come here to bullshit y'all. We here to give y'all our opinions, you know. The rumors we see before y'all because we're looking for it, and y'all basic people. I mean, we listen to them, you know. We here to entertain, so you know, straight shot, no chase.
And make sure y'all like and comment on this when y'all watch the playback.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend.
And be